Let me see something, Quita. Hey. 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 She feeling herself today.
I'm trying to tell you. We done had too many Capri Suns.
Vegan Capri Suns.
You had a pretty birdies? I heard they snacking though. I ain't gonna lie. I heard they put you on your back.
Look at her ass. Make a nigga wanna spend his cash.
Hey. My nigga beard getting long. He be eating booty.
I gotta shave at my job.
You could have put a hair.
Yeah. I know you seen the trim it. I know you seen the.
Yeah.
I wrote. I know you done seen the beer bonnet.
Yeah, she got that mustache right.
Who'd you go to? Melan? Bring us in 30 seconds. Quita know the whole song. Hey, shout out to Lil Jerry.
What's up,
man?
Jake?
They got a hit in the Ville right
Jake
now.
from Virtue.
They got a hit in the Ville. Jake the Snake, I see you. That's a happy hour page. Don't shave everything. Hey, why y'all give me the worst microphone in the room though? Don't forget y'all call in 384-6483. Why my microphone got red shit on it? Hey, welcome to Happy Hour, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Happy Hours. Queek.
Quick.
Do you love me?
Hey.
Are you riding?
You never ever leave.
We got a little queef on the
Come on, man.
queef.
Go ahead, Tab.
Ain't that
Introduce.
something?
Let
What's
the
a
people
queef?
know who you are.
Hey,
man.
a queef something though? What's a queef?
Come on, we ain't talking about that. Go ahead, Tab. Let them know who you are, baby.
Hey, I'm comedian Justin Tab, y'all.
Daddy. Cash knows. We got a very special guest today. Very, very special guest. Co-host. Goes by the name of Mr. Dempsey. Demps. Daddy Demps.
Johnny Demps.
Johnny Demps.
Whatever you want to call me.
All Big East.
That man.
Johnny Dempsey
him.
from Louisville football, y'all. All Big East linebacker.
Hey man, we ain't even gonna talk about Louisville football right now. We looking real bad.
Yeah, but we talking about when they look good when you was there.
My loyalty's with him, man. You see, I got the loyalty shirt on. Shout out to little bruh. Know what I mean? Hey,
In the hat.
he's
Ooh.
working in the hat. You feel me? Hey, shout out to big bruh, Tone Capone. Blessed me on my birthday. I had to snatch it up off him. In virtue the venue. Appreciate it, bruh. But yeah, hey, I appreciate it.
All Big East. How many tackles you average a game?
A game, it was 10 or more. If I ain't have 10 or more, it was over. If I ain't have at least 6-5 by halftime, I'm telling coach I don't want to play no more.
You gonna retire at halftime like old dude did?
Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I never give up on my team. I mean, we had some rough years as well when I
Who was
there,
coaching? Craig Thorpe?
It was always love, and I'm in touch with my brothers to this day.
So let me ask you a question. Being a former University of Louisville football player, how hard is it to watch them right now?
Right now, to be honest with you, I mean, it's real hard, especially since we had some great seasons over the past few years. Of course, we had Action Jackson in the building. Know what I mean? That was our whole offense. I mean, we miss him. Know what I mean? I seen some articles today, matter of fact, of the Ravens speaking on him, talking about they want to get him more playing time, get the ball in his hands more. So shout out to Lamar.
Definitely a playmaker.
Shout out to Lamar. I mean, we definitely miss him. You can see that on the field. I mean, hey, but
that defense.
Who's number 10?
What are you talking about?
How you feel about number 10?
Number 10. Who's number? What's crazy is the crazy thing. Quita saying that. How you even know who number 10 is? Who's number 10? What's his name? A friend of yours.
This is personal.
The number 10. If in my head, you know, in football, you got a defensive
Rich Ragland. Right here. What's up, Rich?
Shout out to Deuce, my safety. Hey, but
so who's number 10?
Quita spoke on number 10. You know, on football, in college football, in the NFL, you got offense and defense. Most players play one side, defense or offense. So I'm guessing she's saying number 10. I believe he plays corner for Louisville punt return. That's wifey's little cousin, man. Shout out to wifey, my fiance, Rashayla Burns.
Boom.
Rajay Burns transferred from
Him.
That's him.
that's him. You hear? Transfer from Ohio State. Know what I mean? Shout out to the fam.
Yeah.
Hey, how I feel about him? I mean, hey, he's the last time I seen. I thought he was leading the ACC in punt return. I could be wrong, but last time I checked, he was. Even though we having a down season, but
Why you worried about number 10? What number
Shout
10
out to
got?
Burns.
With
Oh,
you?
wait.
Quita
And for those who've been following us on the happy hour, we all know that Quita is a vegetarian, and that means no meat, no dak.
no Dak.
That's not a cuss word. So those who've been following us know she's a vegetarian, but she ain't a vegetarian no more.
Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
She's still vegetarian.
Leave her.
She's still vegetarian. Just
Yeah.
I wouldn't even call it chicken.
What Arby say? The meat.
We have the meats.
Piece of chicken.
She had a little bit of Salisbury steak last night, y'all.
Man.
I wouldn't even.
Look, that's why your
I
phone
wouldn't
went
even
right.
call it chicken. I be honest with Quita ain't even eat last night.
Man. Chill.
She ain't eat.
Dinner for one.
4 for 4. Wendy's.
Okay. So how is life after football?
There you go.
Now, she went
Life
right
after
into it.
football. I'm trying to tell you, she went right into the oh man, life after football. I mean, I got 2 beautiful daughters, Jada Ann Dempsey. That's my baby, firstborn, Jael Bliss Dempsey, little mama. Actually, bro to the left of me, Kayshawn Cash.
Yeah.
Call him. Hey, Rude Boys in the building.
Rude boys in the building.
Boys.
That's their
Jael.
goddaddy right there. So I mean,
Everybody's
hey,
got it. He my goddaddy. My
man, I'm
dog's
trying to tell you. I
father.
mean, hey,
Ca- look, Cash
let me
love-
rewind real quick. Hey, y'all know the first time I met Tad, bro? I was with Kayshawn, man. Kayshawn picked me. We went out, man. We picked up Tab.
At the halfway.
Man, y'all laughing, but it's true. At the halfway, bro, he had to be back home by. We had to drop him off before the club started. Type stuff. We had to drop him off before the club started.
I knew,
Hey, when I
Bro,
first,
I knew when we was having him on here.
I
This
knew
is-
he was gonna talk about that.
Y'all didn't have your own little party with him before y'all dropped him off?
No, I had a drink.
Nah,
no,
I mean, we
was
turned up. We had a little drinks here and
Yeah,
there.
we
So,
had.
I mean,
I was sipping on some lean that night because I couldn't drink or nothing. 'Cause I had to go
man, see,
back.
hey, we don't even talk.
Yeah.
That was crazy. So yeah, when I first introduced these two, I picked Tab up. He was in a little halfway house. He was getting his life together. You feel me? He was trying to figure it
It's
out.
all the way together now.
Yeah, he was trying to figure it out.
Congratulations.
But he's all the way back, man. That was a good point in our lives though, because
We
we was
learned.
all just figuring out how to be men. And now look at us, but all 3 of us be fathers, working, and yeah. But that was a fun.
Yeah, fatherhood, man.
Dempsey threatened a chick with a hot dog that
it's a
night.
brotherhood.
What'd he say?
That wasn't that night.
That wasn't that night.
It wasn't that night, but hey, but let me rewind before I met Tab. How I met Kayshawn. Kayshawn, one of my best friends, and I mean, you know, I'm originally from New Jersey, not from the city, so I've been here for years.
Don't let
man.
him lie to you. He's from Rhode Island.
Nah, you from Radcliffe. But nah, hey, I ain't gonna. Hey, I met Kayshawn in the line at St. Matthews Mall, waiting on the Cool Grades Jordans. I know y'all know how that went. The Cool Grades,
Yep.
man. I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, Jordan
In
friend.
line. Y'all
Cool.
met by
In line, and we met in line. Matter of fact, he took me home. I ain't gonna lie, he took me home.
Aw,
Car
you
was in the-
ride, buddy?
Here you go.
You
Yeah,
got
Yeah,
the car.
he took me home ever since then, man. He's been bro ever since. I mean, we always knew about each other. He hung out with a few females. I believe they called themselves the Sexy Seven back in the day.
Ooh.
He hung out with a few. He hung out with a few females that we was mutual friends with. Nothing like that. Just mutual friends from being in school.
Shout out
I
to
mean,
the
people.
shout out to the Sexy Seven.
Shout
I
out
bet
to
they don't
Brittany
even
and them.
remember
It's a
that.
sexy seven.
But,
y'all still.
We can't even
But
tell
yeah,
you all
but
that.
yeah, that's how me and Cash met.
I
Kayshawn.
got,
Now
hold
he's
on, am I
wa-
thinking of Sexy Seven? Am I thinking of the right people?
I don't know. Say a name and we'll tell you.
Javon?
No,
No, sir.
All right. Who's a Sexy Seven?
can't tell you.
We can't say if you
They'll
don't know. You
tell
don't
us
know.
after
They know
this.
if they watching live. They
I
know
was
who
the
they are.
halfway house.
If you know, you know.
If
If
you
you
don't
know,
know,
you
now you know.
We had a different seven in there. I mean, come on. That wasn't the same seven we had.
So look,
Oh my God.
back to business. So like, what is it like now going from being an athlete to? Because a lot of people don't realize, but Dempsey, as much as a clown as he is, he's got a degree. So you know,
Sport
that's,
administration, bachelor's degree, minor in communication. Holla at me. I mean,
yeah.
I
So
got a
he's
degree.
definitely educated.
Black and educated.
Facts.
Educated black man.
So what is it like watching football? Period. Like, do you ever feel like you can still get out there and do damage?
Oh, most definitely, man. I feel like right now I can still do my thing. I feel like I play in the league if I had the opportunity, but right now I got to feed the family, so I can't be chasing that right now. I mean, it's been years since I've been out the game. I graduated 2010, so
basically, you're 47 years old.
I mean, basically, if you want to round it up,
Hold on, you graduated from college or high
I graduated from college 2010. Come on now, Quita. You knew me in
school?
college. You know I ain't
from high
graduated.
school in 2010.
I mean, I ain't got nothing to do with me.
Quita,
So what was you doing? What was you doing on campus?
Quita?
What was you doing on campus? You graduated 2010, so you was on. Oh, you just gave yourself up on the live. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh my
That
God.
and-
Quita was 15 on campus.
So you was starting
I
on
was,
campus.
no, I was not thotting on campus. I was with the twins and Asia and
The twins. Who's the
Breeze.
twins?
Taylor and Tyler.
Okay, I thought you was talking about your kids. I'm about to say, girl, you just had them.
Taylor and Tyler, who was that?
Taylor and Tyler twins. Shout out to them. You don't know the twins? I'm gonna
Terrence
show
said
you
you a
picture
kickball.
Is that-
you a
is that the-
kickball player.
Asia.
Hey, exactly. Kickball legend, man. Shout out to Dream Team, Team Fresh. Shout out, rest in peace, Fresh. Shout out to my sisters. Shout out to my sisters on the team, man. They lost their brothers a few years ago. Shout out to them. Trina, Nene, we love
That's
you.
how I became an alcoholic.
But yeah, I'm a kickball. I'm a kickball now. I
Because
mean, I
you
got
was
Roller of the
playing.
Year this year, West Louisville Kickball League.
You
We
got
a
Roller of the
page.
Year?
Roller of the Year. You know how I do.
That's like
man.
Pitcher of the Year.
I mean, Roller of the Year. You know how I do. I'm rolling hot ones. They fired up.
Can you kick home runs?
Kick home run. You can, but I mean, it's a strategy to it.
Kick
We'll
home
talk
run.
about that. We'll elaborate on that
Basically,
later on. I mean, I don't want to get into that right now.
Let's
But yeah, shout out to my sisters with their Team Fresh. Shout out to the coach, Romeo Cross, fellow Dream Team brother. Shout out to
Romeo.
him. He's
Kick the shit out
he's
of
a
you.
coach. Romeo actually played this year, man. He had a few injuries, man, but he actually participated this year, played, had some good kicks. Know what I mean? Hey, shout out to the team. Next year, we coming for that championship, East End. I know y'all hear me, Snotty Fresh. We at y'all back. Yeah.
Chia.
Y'all so ugly, man. I wish I could play kickball. Justin, when the last time you played kickball?
Huh? 4th grade. I ain't-
Yeah, I ain't-
You be crying in the corner when you get in trouble.
Nope. I was bad in school. I didn't get to. I wasn't allowed to do nothing in school. If y'all know me, I was bad up until about 25 years
You
old.
probably was a class
I know you was something when I first met you. You was in the halfway house.
I was bad.
I
was
why
bad.
put you in the halfway house? I really want to know.
So
Nah, that's
I'm
not for radio.
gonna
Okay, you
I'm
can
gonna
tell me
look.
how.
This is what happened.
Share your truth.
What's what happened?
I was
They messed up Justin's order at Arby's.
no,
He went
it was
back-
Chick-fil-A.
Oh, the Chick-fil-A. I'm sorry.
Yeah, them white folks.
And he went back in there and he got aggressive with him. He ended up snatching
You
12 pack of nuggets out the hand and running out, not paying for it. It was just a big old
are
mess.
lying.
I swear.
You was in the halfway house for robbing Chick-fil-A.
I was hungry.
Chick-fil-A, man. They're not even open on Sundays.
That's
man.
why I was
Wait a
mad.
minute.
Go on, rob Chick-fil-A though.
It's
Wait
Chick-fil-A.
a minute, wait
I
a
gotta get my
minute,
chicken.
wait a minute.
Eat more chicken. You wouldn't know nothing about
No
that,
chicken.
huh?
Team no chicken.
Team no
Team no
chicken.
I can't believe you still up here acting like you're a vegetarian when you got all that meat. That's crazy to me, right there. Quita, look at your live and tell everybody on Happy Hour that you're a vegetarian. You don't do no meat, no dak,
I am a vegetarian. I don't do no meat.
Quit
No.
lying.
no meats. That's crazy.
Share your truth.
That's crazy.
Claire said I'm playing with them next year. Claire played with you?
Who is Claire?
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
please.
Claire,
Jackson
I'm playing on y'all team.
Has his daughter.
Oh, Claire says you playing with us next year. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Claire playing with us. Shout out to Claire. Now, I mean,
Yeah.
newcomer to the team. She did a thing this year. Shout out to Claire. Hey, Claire,
said,
how you
I grew
doing?
up with Claire. She was my next door.
Oh
neighbor
yeah,
when we was
Claire.
kids.
Claire's on the team. Dream Team times Team Fresh. Know what I mean,
Tab,
hey, next year, hey, we added every year.
I can't even read that.
hey, let me tell y'all something real quick. Y'all can't see it, but Tab done went live from
his
his
daughter's
Android
tablet.
tablet.
Bro, he got y'all know them Amazon
Hey,
tablets
look
y'all see
at
on
that.
The
on
fire-
y'all see the fire. What is it called? The fire tab y'all see on QVC. Your grandma be
It's
watching
about
during the day.
17 inches long.
The tablet where you look so big. You look so big.
And he
I'm
ain't got
talking
the 12 and he got the 4 inch.
He got that's a
He got the
9
4
inch.
inch with this Tiger
Hey,
Woods
it's
hat
flat
on.
screen though. It's flat screen. though.
Definitely a flat screen.
You mean
It's a
touch
flat
screen?
screen. Flat screen. Talking
Definitely
about
a
touch
flat
screen. You know what a flat screen is? You see that?
That don't look
It's a
like
flat
a
screen. Huh?
So, hey, an interesting fact about Dempsey that a lot of people probably already know is Dempsey is a former Cardinal football player and a very good one at
I already
that.
know what he's about to say.
A
Go ahead.
very, very good one at that. But let's talk about who he roots for in basketball.
He ain't
We
even
got
got
it. Me and him got into it the
I'm
other
gonna
day
tell
on
y'all
Facebook.
myself. Yeah, I got into it with Tab the other day on Facebook. Hey, my basketball team. Listen, I'm not from here. I'm from New Jersey. Shout out to the NJ. You feel me? I'm from New Jersey. I played football for Louisville. That's where my loyalty lies. But I'm a UK basketball fan.
Oh,
So
Big
you
Blue
play
Nation,
football for
BBM.
Louisville,
Hey,
but
we got
you're a
smacked the
UK
other night. Hey, but it happened. Duke
Who's
played their
we?
best basketball.
Big Blue
UK.
Nation.
Big Blue
Nah,
Nation got
we
smacked the other
not-
night.
we
Hey,
not
listen,
doing
but listen. The thing is, I'm still gonna mark my word to this day. We gonna at least make Elite Eight, Final
No,
Four.
so I'm gonna
Just
tell
listen,
you.
hey, but I got Kayshawn next to me. Kayshawn next to me. What y'all don't know, my last two schools down to my decision was Louisville, Michigan State. Kayshawn next to me, he's a Michigan State fan from Detroit,
Spartan Nation.
Spartan Nation.
So look,
They got smacked two before us. I mean, they made a run, came back.
what are you
Now,
talking
me
about?
was down
We
fast.
play-
Let
hold
me
on,
finish
whoa,
talking, man.
whoa,
Don't cut me off the
whoa.
mic.
we played the number one team in the country.
Okay, and we was the number 2 team in the country.
They got beat by a 40 piece.
No, we didn't get beat by 40.
I'm sorry,
We
34.
got beat by
34.
34 barbecue from Chicken Kings.
But you know
Hey, we
what?
got beat though, but I still got faith in my
Barbecue
squad.
chicken.
But that's the thing. We open up with elite teams, man. Y'all got Chris Mack. Don't y'all open up tonight? Who they playing tonight?
Ooh.
Probably nobody. They
Nicholas
almost got
Tate.
beat. They almost got beat by them boys down the street.
Bellarmine.
Bellarmine. I don't even
Yeah.
call him Bell. I call him Butler.
Butler High School.
They almost got beat by
Somebody
Butler.
said how. You played for Louisville, but like you okay?
Tell them how.
So look, you know what's crazy about UK getting beat by Duke though? UK is still a really, really good team.
I'm
They'll
trying
let
to
you know
tell
how powerful Duke is.
Exactly.
Duke is a different animal. Like they got beat by 30, and UK is probably still a top 3 team.
Top 3 will still be in top 10. I know y'all. I know for a fact. Y'all watch UK play the other day, but I ain't gonna lie. Hey man,
Virtue,
hey
they was whack.
Zion Williamson,
Duke
is a
man, hey them
monster.
boys is real. They got the number 1, number 2, number 3 player in the country. 1 to 3, all of them scored 20 plus.
Yeah, but
What's
that
his
boy-
name? Barrett? What's it? JT Barrett? Whatever his name
RJ
is.
Barrett.
RJ Barrett, whatever. I'm thinking of the quarterback of Ohio State.
Quarterback.
RJ Barrett, but he scored what 33. Went ham, bro. They ain't
Somebody
missed a
said
shot.
Duke is the best.
Yeah,
They
Duke-
went ham, man. Hey, RJ Barrett, whatever his name is, he went for 33. Zion went for what, 28, 29, something like that. Other
Then
boy went
Cam
for
Reddish.
26. I mean, you can't stop that. Zion pulled up a 3. If Zion's hitting 3s, man, it's gonna be a long day for whoever they play. I don't care who you talking about.
Duke probably
I ain't
going
gonna lie,
40 and
Zion.
0.
Zion impressed me. I thought he was playing against some little Caucasians over there, just dunking on him all over the
That's
place.
what I thought too.
But hey, that man, he's an animal. I wouldn't compare him to LeBron yet, because LeBron's the king, the best in the league. He gonna have to show me more, but Zion's nice. Duke is nice. I ain't gonna lie. Duke is ignorant
LeBron's
right
the
now.
best player in the league.
They need to be
Best of
ranked
all
number
time.
1, number 2. They nice. But hey,
I
I'm
used
trying to tell y'all now. Mark my word. Y'all heard it here first on my live on 97 The Beat
Hey, Jamon.
that Kentucky will be in Elite 8 Final Four.
But what is it? I mean, I just, you know what I feel bad? I feel bad that Louisville got to play Duke this year, because that's not going to be right.
Man,
That's going to be a tragedy.
man. Chris Mack, are you ready? Welcome to the ACC. I mean, you got a nice recruiting class coming in next year, but that's next year. What y'all gonna do this year? Like I say, y'all almost got beat from them boys down the street.
Was
I
it
ain't even gonna
Bellarmine?
call him Bellarmine. I'm gonna call him Butler.
Butler. Quita, you got a glow about you today, man.
Anyway,
For
look,
those
I
of y'all that
was
can't see Quita,
Look,
she got a glow about her today.
whatever.
Look at her. That's the meats.
I was saying shout out to Jamon. Ain't the Rams undefeated right now?
The Rams
Are
just
they
got
undefeated?
The Rams.
Hey, they just lost to the
Saints,
They just lost to the Saints, but Jamon, it's looking like it's looking like the Rams gonna be in the NFC Championship.
yeah.
Jamon,
Amy, my
the
Don't talk about
meats.
my meats.
You
I
got,
don't-
Your meats.
Y'all.
she
No meat.
she got some meat. Look, she was a vegetarian and she was celibate. She's still a vegetarian. I'm just gonna say that she's still a vegetarian.
Yes, I had a little chicken last night.
no, leave her alone.
Little
Come here.
chicken. You-
Leave my Kuda alone.
Y'all so funny.
Quee. I changed my name to Quee.
Quee, do you love me? Hey, no, we don't love you though.
I know. We had a long weekend in the city round. I know it was a lot of crazy stuff going around the city this
What
weekend.
went on in the city?
Crazy
Yeah, it
stuff.
was
Yeah, what happened in the
crazy
city?
stuff.
It was a lot of drama, man. A lot of drama. We here though.
Where the drama? Fill me in because I don't know nothing about that.
Come on.
You didn't feel the
Jake
drama?
Tab with the rumor
I
report.
ain't feel the drama on nothing. You know what I mean?
got it.
I'm a homebody now, man. So it's rarely I get
Jake-
out.
Well, the drama turned into positive.
It turned into positive.
Oh, that's,
kind of-
y'all talking about the comedy show.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all heard a little bit something about that. But
Oh,
shout,
so yeah. Let's talk
shout out
about
to
that.
them, man. Y'all, I mean,
Right.
I heard y'all did y'all thing.
Hey,
I
we
wanted to
showed at
come
the
out and
comedy
support.
show, Virtue, Sunday night. We killed a shout out to Kimbro, Austin Ridge. Shout out to the Virtue for putting it together for us. Shout out to Kevin White, man. It was lovely, man. The whole city came out.
I heard Virtue was nice for that comedy show. I couldn't be in, but let's talk about the
What up, Ray?
Right. Hey, let me
Let's
butt
talk
in real
about
quick.
the-
Shout out to Virtue the venue, man. If you ever need something booked, you want to have a good time with your family coming in town, anything, man. You got Quita the bartender over here right now. I'm one of the co-hosts on Happy Hour. You want any good
Nice
time?
that,
Want to
man.
book the back room? Anything? Holla at my man's Jacob. You know what I mean? Jacob
Jake
John. That's my man.
Jake from State
Holla at that.
Farm.
Shout out to Virtue, man. Virtue will get you together.
We love Ray.
Signature
We love
drink.
Ray.
Virtue
They'll
might
pour
be
you
my
up.
first venue, my favorite venue right now.
Hey, speaking of Virtue, hey, Quita, man, I'm gonna need a drink. I'm gonna need a drink made.
right
That's
now.
what
Daddy
I'm
Dents.
trying to get one.
I'm gonna need a
He
drink.
want a two
You gotta call it the Daddy
He
Dent.
want a cash.
I'm gonna need
Yeah,
a drink,
The
man.
money shot.
The
I'm
money
need a
shot.
drink.
The
Name it.
money shot.
What do y'all got at the Virtue
Yeah.
tonight? Tell everybody what's there tonight.
Yeah, we come and sip and paint. Come paint. When I leave here, I'm going to paint. I'm going to drink me some wine. I'm going to paint. We got $5 paintings. $10
Hey, Quita, I seen one of your
paintings.
paintings the other day. I think with some
Come
lips
on,
or something.
Some lips, yeah.
She was horrible.
I'm trying, boy. My
No,
daughter could have
yeah.
painted that better than
Yeah.
that.
Hey,
Bro,
she
Quita be going
5 years
to-
old.
Quita's the worst painter in the world. Like,
Boy, hey, and she had the nerve to post it on Facebook.
I took myself on a date yesterday at Virtue and painted in my job.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
It's Quita. Didn't you say you had speech classes too?
Quita was in speech therapy in the 7th grade. Like, you too old to be
First
talking
of
with
all,
your tongue.
It was 6th grade. First of all,
What school was it?
no middle.
No
Let's
middle.
get
That's
that
the school.
Yeah, next
Yeah,
manual.
no middle.
Right
So
there,
look,
right there by
this-
you over there.
Quita was in speech classes.
Somebody said Dempsey took over your show.
The whole show, like,
I'm trying to
knew
tell you,
he
I'm here,
was.
man. I'm here.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, we about to get him off on break.
yeah, we going to tip Dempsey off.
He gotta go.
Who is that, man? Call
Hey,
in.
y'all want to
Ask
call
us-
in 384-6483. Y'all want to call in? Ask former university football player Johnny Dempsey some questions. Life after football, football life.
But
What's like
Dempsey
now?
plays basketball sometimes too. What's that event
Ooh,
you
he's
did a long
garbage.
time ago?
Dempsey is the most
Hey,
garbage
Hey,
dude
Van,
I've ever-
oh, Quita, you
You know
taking
what
it
I'm
back.
saying?
Okay,
Back,
what did
back,
they have?
back.
What they had on the
I
streets over there?
forgot.
They
It was on Chestnut
rest in
Muhammad
peace to
Ali.
Dominique, man. He used to ball
Yeah.
out there every year. Rest in peace, Dominique.
Where's y'all hooping
That
at?
was the-
Nah, I
it
forget
was
what
the
it's called.
event.
Crossing
It
a
was
little
really
bank,
nice.
man, downtown, and I think
Oh, the
by
Hoop
Fourth
It
Street.
Up
Hoop
shit?
it. There you go. Hoop it up.
Yeah.
Hoop it up.
Man,
We
they
played-
still got hoop it
Pretty
up.
lit.
Yeah, I mean, I played in
I
there
don't think
a
they
few
just-
years ago. Hey, I played for Smart Shoppers. Matter of fact, he gave me a free flat screen and all. Shout out to them.
For real?
Calvin Pryor
Yeah.
played with us. Shout
They
out to
ain't do
Calvin.
it this year. They
Nah,
didn't bring
man.
that back. That was pretty
Shout out
lit.
to
Man, hoop it up
Asia
again.
Knows. She was over there, got me on. But yeah,
We played in the Griff League together too.
yeah. Hey, listen. Hey, no lie. Basketball is my first love. I'm just
I
big.
played-
I'm just big and aggressive. So I mean,
Yeah.
hey, football.
You know,
Hey.
Football was my
The last league I played in was the 4th floor of LMDC. I was cold, too, boy. Every Thursday between 3 and 3:30 when they let us out for a little
But
break.
they was petty with that little half hour.
half hour. Can I play basketball? I'm all
I
right.
want to see you. Let's do
Tab used to be all right,
I can
man.
hoop though. I
Hey,
can
look
hoop,
at Tab though. He got this hat on, and look,
I can hoop though.
Tiger Woods wore that in the U.S. Open
That-
a few
First of
years
all,
ago.
that's-
Hey, first of all, Dempsey got these corner store earrings on.
Come on,
Came,
now.
came with a 5-piece of gizzards and some spicy.
Nah,
nuts.
matter of fact, though.
Yeah, hey, look.
Nah, don't move. I'm zooming in on them Cardinal Mart Cuban Saucony's you got in your ear. Stop playing with me, man.
Oh.
Hey, so Justin, let's fill us in seriously, man. What happened to the Jason English comedy show?
We were supposed to have it at Mercury Ballroom Sunday, but there was a whole complications because we didn't sell the tickets we wanted to. And which the show that we had, man, we should have sold this show out, man. The lineup that we had with me, Kevin White, Austin Rich, Eric Kimbrough, and Jason English, it should have been no way we didn't sell no tickets at all.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
So you know I'm always gonna say what's on my mind, right?
Go ahead.
Right.
And you know that I don't really bite my tongue for nobody.
Well, don't bite it.
I don't think Jason English is funny.
Why not?
Like I don't think he's even a little bit funny.
That's my homie. I fuck with him.
And
We in the comedy game together, man. We all it's different phases to it.
Why would you even say that, bro? Because I ain't got time for Jason to come get on Facebook and ride you out one good time. 'Cause you know you're my brother, and I mean,
I'm not even worried about
He
it.
said he ain't got time for that.
I'm gonna have to side with you, but I mean, I mess with Jason too. Jason, I mean, so
I'm just saying, like, you know,
That's the homie right there.
And-
man.
and that's
we came,
cool.
we came in the game together, man.
I don't know him personally.
hey, hold on, pause. Hey, why one of my shout out to Wild Man, D-Lo, Daniel Brown, as we call him, former football player I played with. He gonna comment, put the camera back on his nylon hat.
Hey,
I got this at finish line with 2 tall T's. Y'all
What's
leave
up?
me alone.
what's up, my fit Hulk? But yeah, man, like I don't know him as a person. He's probably a cool guy. I don't know him personally. I just, you know, I've seen his work, and I just don't think he's funny. So that's why when it got canceled, that's immediately what I thought. I'm like, oh,
His following is huge, and when we put all our followers together, we was for sure we was gonna sell this out. And I don't know what it is about Louisville and supporting comedy, but it's hard.
comedy is hard, but making people laugh is hard.
It's
to work.
hard.
Yeah.
I think some people it's very.
Hold on, let me
overrated.
rephrase it. It's hard for black comedians because I'm telling you, black people don't laugh at nothing.
Nah, and it's
Black people,
But
they want to see
some
you
people
die.
was laughing.
Black people want to see you die before they start laughing.
some people come to comedy shows and forget they had a comedy show. They just sit there and act like they just sit.
Y'all
They're just
know
there
the
to sit there.
funniest comedy show I've ever been to is Kevin Hart. Like, I've never in my life laughed so hard.
I ain't a Kevin
I'm
Hart
talking
fan at
about-
all.
I think
I
Kevin
could
Hart's
not
hilarious.
stop
Hey, y'all watch
laughing.
the 85 South show?
Yeah, I
Ignorant. Hey, them boy Chico Bean.
hey, I toured with them.
You know what?
Did you for real?
Everybody
You
should
Yeah.
toured with them?
die
You ain't get me on. Give me a ticket. I
You
just
ain't let
wanted to
me- I
watch.
know, we was in,
Man, me and wifey watch that all day, every day,
you know,
man. Every
I was
time
in
I mean,
Indianapolis and Chicago with
nah, I
them.
know that, so they ain't tore that well then. But
Just because you ain't paid
Ray
attention.
said, look, listen to what Ray said.
He said,
Just hire him to marketing. That's right, Ray.
Who was that?
Ray.
Oh,
Ray's a marketer, man. Hey,
He is.
we
Shout
put
out
together
to Ray.
a show in 14 hours and sold it out to Virtue.
hey, that's what's
That-
up.
yeah,
Hey,
that
that's
was
what it's
crazy.
about, man. For real, that's what
Hey,
it's
we-
about.
No, y'all had. Did y'all? I got a video. I'm gonna post it of Justin when he was. Okay, he said the two top. What is it?
Two Tap Joe.
Two tap joke. When he's having sex with a big girl. I gotta
Oh,
watch.
is that when you picked up the
I
chair?
cannot even explain. I have to watch the video when he
That's
picked up the chair. Why he call it the two tap?
I told you to make I need a drink.
Turn around.
If y'all know the Two Tap, man, y'all go on my page and watch my Two Tap Joe. I made that famous. So if y'all see somebody try to take it, y'all know who started
y'all
that Two
know
Tap
who I
Joe.
really think is really funny, who I really like?
Who?
Pookie,
West End Pookie, fire.
Oh my gosh, she is like
West End
so
Pookie, you are fired.
freaking funny.
Oh, Weston
dog.
Pookie's a female?
Yeah.
Yes, she's so funny. She got talked about this joke with her gal. Oh my
When
god.
she's talking.
I'm telling you, I was into hers.
We gotta
She's
do it
really
again. We gotta do it again, man. Shout out to the Virtue, dog. If we can get some,
This guy.
how you gonna watch it while you own it?
I said, I don't
Yeah,
know. what
like
happened.
Tab
Like,
said, shout out
they
to
just-
Virtue, man. They put on for the city
Shout out to
7 days a
Virtue.
week, man. 7 days. What
Division.
bar you know that put on for the
Sunday
city
through Sunday.
7 days a week? 7 days a week is gonna
And
be
we're
lit.
popping. Like, do y'all not know Tuesday you just passed? Like, Virtue was so lit on a Tuesday.
Oh,
Plus,
the
Frederick's gonna get you right with the wing. Shout out to Frederick. You want to get it? You want to order in advance before you sell out? Cash app him. The
December
tacos.
cut.
Everything. The
Hey, did that black dude win the mayor? That black dude Douglas?
No, I need to
Win
see
what?
the judge one.
Webb, yeah, Webb
he
won.
win?
Webb
Oh, I
won.
need to write him on
Yep.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Tell him congratulations.
What about Douglas though? What about the little black dude that want to be mayor?
Oh, you know Mayor Fisher's back in there. Man.
Nah, I'm talking about the little black
How did I
dude.
found out the mayor of that one of in Shively, the lady?
Mhm.
white lady?
Okay, yeah, I seen that.
Do y'all know she comes in Virtue all the time? I had no idea. She comes in
Did
Virtue
she
every
win?
week. She won.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
won.
won.
And I, when
So-
I seen her picture, I said, "Oh my gosh!" Like she comes in Virtue every week and orders
So
her
dead
martini.
ass, like when she come back in Virtue, turn me on.
Facts.
Yeah,
I'm
we
trying
need
to be,
somebody to
I'm
own
trying
that
to be a
cash show,
stay-at-home dad. Feel me?
I couldn't believe. I'm like,
Talking
"Oh
about-
my!" Ray sent it to me this morning. I said, "Oh my gosh!" Ray was like, "Look at the lady that comes in Virtue all the time," and I was just so shocked.
But you don't remember that little black dude thought he was gonna be married, walked in there with that City
I
Trends
was
jacket
feeling
on.
him.
You was feeling
I was
him?
feeling the sweat.
Come on now, it's swag.
Stop it.
He had on some Skechers shape ups with a jacket from City Trends.
Skechers shape ups.
Yeah, no, I'm dead serious. Shout out to Douglas. You probably watching this.
Shout out to Douglas.
Dirty
you got your
motherfucker.
own swag. That's what I'm talking about. I like your swag, Douglas.
So you remember one of the victims from the Kroger parking lot?
I remember both of them. Yeah.
The lady.
Matter of fact, coming in here,
Her son bought me a shot of bourbon in Virtue that last Saturday.
Her son was at Virtue?
Yeah, last Thursday when we went in there, they was in town for the funeral, which was on Saturday.
Okay.
And he brought me a drink.
Thursday?
Yeah.
The dude that was sitting at the bar was her son by himself?
That's her son, yeah.
hey, rest in
Oh my
peace to
gosh,
those
I
two
had no
victims that
idea.
were.
That's crazy. So
Let me ask you a
He
question.
was really just in that chilling by
How
himself.
is America? I seen the news this morning how to avoid mass shootings. Can you avoid a mass shooting?
the only way you can avoid
I
a
mean-
mass shooting is like I told y'all when we first talked about this. Remain aware of your surroundings. Like I'm paranoid all the time when I'm with my kids. Be aware of your surroundings at all times. Like
But
if
you
something
can't
look funny,
watch everybody though.
You got to.
Right. I mean, most definitely. But I got a text this morning from my homie Cam. He's out in Cali. He said they just had a mass shooting out there.
They did, man. It was
And I
on
seen
Southern
one
California.
of the guys that survived the mass shooting. He actually was in the mass shooting out in Vegas as well. So I mean, I know
He probably
that was
ain't
crazy.
never-
I know.
he
He
probably
probably
never
don't want to go
going
nowhere. But I
everywhere
mean,
he go, I ain't going.
even in Louisville, man, you couldn't even go to Kroger. You can't even go to Kroger and get
everywhere. Do
and
y'all
grocery
remember
shop.
the mass shooting that happened in Vegas at one time?
You just hear me say that?
You just
So
said
you
that.
that
just
what you
missed it?
talking
Did you just miss it?
But no, listen,
Was you
no,
asleep?
because I was
Or nah?
But
Or
listen,
no.
listen to the story, y'all. This lady I actually was working with, her sister's son was down there. He had got killed. Do y'all not know? Like a week later, the mom, that was her only child, she died from a broken heart from a heart attack. That's real.
Wow.
You can die from a broken
Oh,
heart.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
you
not
know,
me though. I
Hey,
ain't gonna
Joe,
lie.
hey,
Hey,
Joe
me and wife
Paterno.
was watching 911 the other day.
Yeah, that's my show.
911. I mean, it's a dude. It's a gay couple, guy and a dude.
The
Dude
guy, the
died.
dude.
A guy and a guy. You know what I meant. Man. Hey, well, you gonna correct me. But yeah,
He said a guy and a dude.
Yeah, a dude, but
Like
now-
they was
I
different.
mean-
Like it was two
But
different
yeah,
gays or
it was a
something.
gay
It was a
couple,
kid and a
but-
child.
But long story short, it was a gay couple on the episode. He died, and his couple. I mean, they was getting ready to go on a trip. They do a trip every year, do their thing. I mean, he was getting ready to go on a trip. He died, and he died of heartbreak seeing him pass away right there. So I mean, I understand
For real,
that.
like, that's
Most
real.
definitely, they die of
That's
heartbreak.
crazy.
Yeah,
But like I said, I mean, it's a
I
cold
mean-
word out here. Kentucky's a Commonwealth state, man. You got your concealed to carry. I mean, if you ain't a felon, convicted felon, none of that, go get your concealed to carry. I mean,
And
I
I'm
mean,
not
I
going.
know- I
Even
know
if you
it's
are
hard
convicted-
to walk through Kroger with your pistol, whatever. But I mean, I guess you gotta do it nowadays. That's wifey
Right.
asked me the other day, why don't I keep my gun in the house? This and that. I always keep it in the car because I feel like I'm always in the car if I'm out, this and that. Somebody try to harm me or my kids, my peoples, if they with me.
Why you got your gun in your car for? You tell the people that how much weed you sell a day.
What? I don't even know what that is.
Oh, you snitchy.
Yeah, he's a rat.
Look,
Strictly liquor. I'll drink.
So-
I'll drink a fifth at night. I don't know. I don't mess with that ganja.
so
though.
yeah, like you said, man, you can't. Even if you're a convicted felon, man, I'm not gonna tell you to carry a pistol, but what I will tell you is to protect your family at all costs.
most
What-
definitely.
I'm
whatever
gonna
that,
protect my twins. We about
whatever that entails, like
What you killing? What you gonna hit him with?
Your
For
twins.
What you gonna hit him with a veggie burrito?
Jamarcus gonna be like, Mom, I got it. He gonna be like, his
I'm
water
trying.
gun.
Your twins the same size as you.
Yeah,
I
hey,
don't
don't.
know, y'all. I really have
What's
to
up,
stop
Cam?
my kids from watching NBA YoungBoy. Like, I don't. Even when he comes across Smith, because one day I had got pulled over by the police. Right, I did not even know Jamarcus had his water gun in his backpack. So he walks up to the car and Jamarcus is screaming. I'm like, "What are you screaming for? Do y'all not know Jamarcus had raised his window down?" And Jamarcus pulled out his water gun at his backpack and said, "Don't shoot us," and squirt water in the police officer's face.
Oh, he's a
You need-
savage.
you need
You
to
better
keep him
watch
under
it.
control.
Hey,
So it's
matter of
just like
fact,
in the
hey.
summer, and I had put it on Facebook. I was like, "Oh my gosh, Jamarcus!"
He's riding the trunk.
So I'm like, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah.
And
this is
was
Kentucky.
so
You lucky.
mad.
You lucky they ain't Billy clubbing.
I'm trying to tell you.
he-
Let it
he-
be me and Kayshawn a tab.
He
They
didn't even give
do.
me a ticket. He was just like, "Have a good day, man."
I've been beat by.
Because I
cops.
promise,
I've
I'd
been
have
beat by cops
snatched
before.
both them twins up by their collar. They
Wow.
shot me with a water gun.
That's
But
crazy.
it's
We're gonna
like,
jump the twins
what's
when we leave.
MTV?
Hey, but
Shout
I
out
watched
to MTV.
a documentary the other day on my Fox app. You know, I got the Fire Stick. We ain't got cable no more. Ain't got that type.
Don't
of money,
nobody
man.
got
No,
cable.
no,
no
like
more.
I got
But,
Wi-Fi.
Cable want $250
Straight Wi-Fi. I'm
a
trying to
month.
tell you,
I
Insight,
pay
Spectrum, whatever you
$58
want to call
a
it.
month for
But
Wi-Fi.
yeah, we watched the documentary the other day on Michael. Was it Michael Brown?
Sasha.
I believe
Mike
Michael Brown. How he got killed. I mean, they laid out the whole story.
Yeah,
Everything.
that
Man,
story's sad.
I'm
But
trying
you
to
know-
tell you,
but-
rest in peace to Michael Brown, his family. I mean, even though they settled for buku of money, but that ain't gonna bring back
No
their
money
son,
can bring
man.
anybody
I'm trying
back.
to tell you, it
But
ain't gonna
you-
bring back their son. But hey, if you watch, listen, if you can watch that, I promise y'all, go watch that, man. Hey, it
But
brought tears in my eyes.
You know why? And there ain't nothing wrong with that. It's okay to show
Thugs
some
cry
emotion
too.
sometimes. But you know what's
Thug,
crazy?
though.
The reason it's so crazy is because from a young age, black men, like, we're looked at as predators and villains from a very, very young age. When in fact, if you look at statistics, I should be more scared of, the white men that we encounter every day, because that's who does the mass shootings, man. We ain't mass shooting.
Man, and then they keep letting people off insanity and all. Man, come on, man.
I mean,
y'all
you
gotta
got-
do better, man.
Hey, do
You
y'all
got
think
to
there's
do
theories
better.
to some of those mass shootings? No, I always see like
What theories?
little conspiracy theories and stuff
There
like
ain't no
school
conspiracy.
shootings.
The
Oh,
only
yeah, most definitely. When I was in high school, man, we had we was
Up
getting
there.
ready to have a mass shooting. I went to Connsville High School in New Jersey. We was getting ready to have a mass shooting. I forget dude's name, but if I find it, you Google him, you pull him up, man. He got pulled over. Luckily, he was getting ready to head to high school. That next morning, he got pulled over. About 10 guns in the trunk,
Yeah,
and
he was gonna go in.
yeah, he was finna let loose. He had people circling in the yearbook and everything. He
Oh
got
my God.
he got caught. Though.
I'm saying, like,
Well, hold on. The better question was, you circled in the yearbook.
Tell you the truth, I don't know. Probably not though. I wasn't in high school, man. I took up if you want to
That
call
was
them lames
me.
or not. I
That-
took up for them. I had some.
Took
I
up
mean, we
for them
joked
type
and everything,
people,
but I took up for them, man. I ain't want nobody getting on nobody like that, because, like you said, you don't know what people going through, man.
Never
know what
Depression is
somebody going
real.
through.
Depression is
Depression
real.
is, and people don't cry.
Let's
People
talk
don't
about
cry
depression.
Depression is
Well,
real.
you know what's crazy? I'm glad y'all brought that up, because I've seen posts from 3 different people this week about kids bullying other kids at school, to the point
I
where
seen you post that.
where they don't want to go to school, where they scared to go ride the bus and things like that. And then I reposted a story that I remember that came out of Cincinnati. It was an 8-year-old little boy who hung himself after being jumped
See,
at
that's
school.
just
Wow.
so hard.
So,
That's just
Let my
that's
kids come
so
home and say
hard.
they've been bullied.
and
I
I'm trying to
promise you.
tell you, and I told y'all, and I
I
said that in the
promise you.
post, like, let the record state, and we can take it to court however y'all want to do it. Like, I'll beat your kid up.
You beat the twins up.
Somebody, my kids ain't gonna
Like,
bully nobody.
if
I
my
Why your
daughter,
twins shooting cops with water guns and they ain't gonna bully nobody?
That's cops.
Facts. So if
They
my
gonna
daughter
stand
come
up for their
home,
friends and
yeah, if my daughter come home talking about she want to kill herself because
Oh,
somebody
nah.
bullying her at school,
Shout out
to
coming up into that school.
yeah, I'm coming to see about you. You and
Oh,
your
yeah,
parents.
most definitely. I'm trying to tell
That's
you.
my
I mean,
worst fear. I'm so scared. See the twins.
that's not even a
I
fear
just
for me,
applied-
because I just know it ain't gonna
I'm-
happen. If
how
it
do y'all
happens,
feel? I'm getting the
Jefferson
twins
County
into
shut
the
down.
West End school. How do y'all
Facts.
feel about that school?
What?
What?
Well, I'm applying. I'm getting
West
the
and
twins to
middle?
get- no,
Oh.
West End. It starts with pre-K to.
Oh yeah,
8.
West End. I mean,
So I'm trying to get the twins in that
West End's
school.
all right. Yeah, I mean,
But y'all,
that's-
as men, how do y'all feel about boys being in all boys schools?
I couldn't have done it.
Yeah, I
Be
definitely.
honest, keep it 100.
But
I
I'm
mean, yeah, you
saying
got your
that
cats with the
starting-
Trinity and
starting
everything here in
young,
Louisville.
like,
Yeah,
you know,
I-
Maybe
I-
starting that young. Your twins
Yeah.
is young, starting that young, yes. But if you put them in there
when
in
they
their
get
teens
older.
and anything, yeah, nah, you
Yeah,
can't. I
but
mean,
I couldn't. I'm gonna tell you right now. I couldn't have been in no all boys school.
no, not at all.
For one, once I lost my virginity, I was trying to throw every week.
But
So-
see, if they're starting at the age of 5, I mean,
But look,
Yeah, they
It's-
young.
But
So,
I
I mean,
think
that's a
it's
good
more-
age
I
to
was
put
trying
them
to see
in. That's a
titties at
good
the age of
age to
5.
put them in an all
I
boys
think
school.
stuff like that is to isolate it so they can concentrate on education.
yeah, but
I
that,
think that's for.
so
Which
what,
is
but,
not bad.
but what if they gay? So then they concentrating on balls and
but
education.
what
Oh,
was
my
born
Lord
about being
Jesus.
gay at
This
the age of
guy
5?
I'm saying people know that they gay
No,
early
my
on.
boys.
I'm not talking about you. Oh my god! I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, like, I've been having a lot of thoughts, like, cause some people, I got certain people's opinion.
Talking to the
And
mic so
some-
people can hear you.
Oh, I got certain people's opinion, and some lady was like, then parents wonder why they kids like boys, because you put them in all boys school.
That ain't true.
But no, because they go to
Nah.
daycare, they see girls, they know the difference between a boy and a girl.
Nah, not at all. I
I
got
feel
homeboys
like-
that went to all boys schools,
Yeah,
and
I
man,
feel like being-
they savages out
I
here in
feel
these
like
That's
streets.
why they
that's-
savages.
you're
I
born
mean, yeah,
gay.
They was cooped up with all them balls.
I feel like boys, if you're going to be gay or bi, you're born that way. That's something that you just.
See, I don't believe in that.
Me neither.
That's
kinda-
one thing I don't
I mean,
believe in.
I kind of
That
do.
that you're born gay, and I think
With
it's just.
boys, I kind of do.
I don't believe that neither,
I feel like
Kayshawn.
I feel like it's just a sit like my preference might be tall, light skinned chicks. Not saying that's my preference. I
You
love all
weren't
y'all.
born liking tall, light skinned chicks. That's just,
Exactly.
Exactly.
It's
That's
just
the
a-
point he's trying to get to.
It's a preference that I just
so
developed
do you
over
think
time.
because people was like born into certain type of homes, do you feel like, say if a girl's born into a home where her mom and dad's both girls, was she looking at her mom with a girl? Do you think that's potential?
I actually dated a chick like that. Her mom was married to a woman, but she wasn't curious at all. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know. I just don't believe you're born gay. Like I don't believe there's a gay gene and nothing like that. Like, and I feel like when you do that, you open up the door for sex offenders to say, "Oh, I was born this way. I can't help it that I like children." So I feel,
hell.
but
I mean,
Nah,
open that
I mean,
door.
I could back what K-Sean's saying. I don't believe
that
you
part
born.
is so sickening. Like I seen somebody was trafficking a freaking baby, and I've been threw my phone across the room and I read it. I was
why
so
are you
freaking
so
mad.
aggressive?
Because this. Let's not talk about trafficking because I was a victim of human trafficking.
I was
laughing,
laugh about that.
Y'all ain't itch neither. Y'all laughing. Y'all ain't itch, boy. But I watch Law and Order SVU every week.
Bro,
That shit's real.
Oh my god, I'm
It's
so
real.
weak.
Y'all laughing. Plus, y'all know Quita damn near a midget. They snatch her ass up quick.
They thought she was a kid. They saw that ID. They was like, "No, jump her ass off."
How was you a victim of human trafficking?
I'm not gonna get into full detail. I do that on another show. But I'm talking
You
about
acting
I was
totally
to
different.
the point where I had to go down to the police station. They almost had me on a jet. Like
On a jet?
yes,
You
a
crazy.
jet.
What you-
Like I would get into
What you
that
come back
another
for?
show.
Look, I'm gonna tell
I'm
you
not
something.
gonna get into that.
They
but
probably
it's real.
thought
Human
Quita.
trafficking in Kentucky is really real, and I'm serious.
Just in Kentucky,
Right.
though?
Look, Bird
It's
said
real
she
bad
was.
here.
Shout out to Bird. Bird was there through it all. I was a victim of human trafficking.
Hey,
Oh, was she, Bird?
shout out
Yes,
to Bird. Bird done dyed her hair. Look, Bird was looking good last night.
I
Shout
know
out to
where she
Bird.
at on Church
Hey, let me
Street,
tell you
Bird.
something.
Where
They
was she
say-
at last night?
At Virtue.
Let me tell you something.
At Sully's?
No, that was
Yeah.
was it
Wednesday, no,
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah, the
Yeah,
church.
and you know what they say about a girl that when she changed her hair,
What they say?
she's about to change her life.
Word?
She
and I
got to
just said-
change her life.
Are you trying to change her life forward? Is that what you trying to say?
No, Bird's the homie. Shout out to Bird, but she was looking good. She was
at
looking like a
Church,
whole
popping
snack
in
on
it.
Tuesday.
What would you do with Bird in 5 minutes? If you had 5 minutes with Bird.
Wow.
We
Oh, if you had
five
5
minutes with Bird. We're gonna pray. We're gonna pray.
Right.
Amen.
You gonna
Oh, she said weirdo with this soft spot. Oh,
She's talking about me. Yeah. But low key,
Bird,
Bird,
you know,
Bird-
Bird, you know how K-Sean feel about you, man. You know
Bird's
how
the
he feel
weirdest
about
person I ever met in my life, though, for real.
hey Jackie.
you. Hey, I feel like Meek right now here with the microphone.
No,
I
please
got
don't let
six-
him freestyle.
I got
No.
16 hot bars for y'all. Nah, I
You
ain't got
want freestyle?
freestyle. I ain't got nothing for you.
Hey,
I don't rap. That ain't what I do. I don't do that.
Oh,
Nah,
I got
I'm
a
just
video.
telling you.
I got a
feel like I'm
video
on
you
breakfast-
rapping
I
though.
feel like I'm
Equip.
on. I feel like I'm on a breakfast club right now. I feel like Meek. You know how Meek get in there, and I mean, give me
DJ Equip.
a quick 16 real quick.
Hey, you want to spit a bar though for real?
Spit about for
No,
us.
sir.
Come on, spit
I
about
got
for
nothing
us.
for you. I got nothing for you.
Go ahead and spit a bar.
Nothing.
You from Jersey?
Nah, nothing for.
Bro, everybody from the East Coast wear Timbs and can rap.
Not me. I wear Timbs, but I can't rap.
Hey, have you seen them velvet joints?
What is that? Velvet? No, I have not.
Ooh.
Nah, I ain't seen no Velvet Jones. Nah, some Velvet Timbs. I seen some Champion Timbs though, man. Oh
All
my
right.
God,
Champion Tim.
man, they better stay on the
Man,
shelf.
But Champion was in Walmart. I don't care what nobody say.
I'm
Champion
trying
used
to
to be in Walmart.
Oh yeah,
I
now
used to
Champion
have
won.
the Champion
Champion won
backpack
Jack the
in the
price
box.
and everything. Now, I mean,
Hey, they kicks $100
Taking
on
Champion
them.
won't
Quita's
get bougie
live.
and stuff.
yeah, Champion just collabed with
That's
Timberland.
why-
They got a Tim coming out, I believe.
That's
Came
why
out
you
this
don't
week,
follow
but I would
waves.
never wear them.
Cause Champion used to be in Walmart. Like I used to wear.
That's why I don't follow waves.
Now I
and
ain't gonna buy it.
chains.
It's too expensive. And
I ain't
cheap.
wearing Champion.
Is
Not
that
unless
a
they
hick-
make it in
is that
4X.
is that
But
a
you got
hick-
this
No,
Tiger
it's
Wood
not.
hat on.
No, it's not.
And I'll
It's
just put her
a-
earring
They
on.
make Champion 4X.
It's a
Right
bruise,
here.
and then like right here, you see this right here.
Oh, that when they was trying to traffic you, that's when they kidnapped you.
I'm talking about right here.
Oh, that's when they grab you by the throat.
Hey y'all,
Yeah,
quit
traffic.
it. Where your phone at?
Nah.
Quita got a
Nah, this is a bruise. I'm
listen.
broke out.
Quita got a hickey on her neck,
No,
y'all.
I don't. This is
What
a
you
bruise.
breaking out from?
A hickey on your
The
neck.
DAC.
I
That
haven't had it
for
so
all
long.
y'all, for all
So
y'all don't
you
know,
got hickey on your neck.
Reaction.
for all y'all,
She said you had it so long, I had allergic reaction.
Oh my God.
hey, for y'all don't know what that DAC is, D-A-C-K, that DAC.
Do not listen to this BS. I'm telling y'all, they are full of crap.
Look,
Hey, if you are the guy that was on Quita's couch, please tune into this video.
What nobody on my
oh,
Wow.
you acting totally different.
Cut the beat. This guy tab here.
Cut the beat.
He don't know what
Ice,
he's
you
talking
gotta
about.
drop a bomb on that one, Ice.
If you are the guy that was on Queen's couch,
Tune in. We need to talk to you real sad. We need to talk to you about something.
hey, give him the phone line. If you're the guy on Queen's couch, call him, please.
Hey, what's his number?
He's making up lies. He's making up lies.
Ooh,
Hey,
Y'all-
wow,
yeah,
ta-
he's a comedian, so he make up stuff so it can be funny.
wow.
So don't listen to him.
That's crazy. This is beyond me. So
Kels.
let's talk, Justin. Let's go back to what you said. Who was on the couch? What?
I don't know
So,
what y'all talk about. Let's talk about.
some dude that went fishing.
I don't know what they talk about. He's trying to be
Fishing or
funny.
deep sea
But
diving?
y'all realize every week is one to joke on Quita. I'm about to get my joke game up. Don't even
Oh,
worry
she.
about
Oh, you
You
big.
might as
You
well.
mad man.
Hey, you already know.
You
You
mad
got
man.
Open mic at Virtue.
Are
Go
you
ahead,
mad,
do your
man?
thing.
Are you mad, man, or just
Touch
mad?
the fro.
Oh, she mad, mad.
Your
She
fro
mad,
hawk. You
man.
want nobody touching a fro hawk?
It done grew. though.
That's fire though, for real.
I like it.
Y'all, I love my natural hair so much. I done bought 3 hairstyles sitting in my closet I ain't used.
If I was
got
old dude, I would just
braided hair,
reached
I
up and
got-
just
What you
grabbed your
mean?
fro.
What you mean hair? You
Like
hold
I
on. What
bought
the fuck?
braiding hair. I
You
got
bought
some
3
bundles.
hairstyles.
So you got a horse in your closet.
She got wigs.
I got a wig. I got braiding hair. I got bundles. And
Yo,
I ain't
you know what's
used them.
wild about the
'Cause I love
wig,
my natural.
the wig wave right now? Like
They don't even. They don't even.
dead ass. Like when my granny used to take me to church, we used to ride all the old women out with wigs. Now
Yes,
Now
everybody-
chicks be 19 with a whole closet full of wigs. Like,
Man, it's crazy because my grandma, that's all she wears, wigs, bro.
I'm
We
letting
used to
y'all know
put
right
them
now,
on
them
back in the
wigs-
day.
them wig shits is crap.
Just
Y'all
like
got
back in- I really don't like wigs too
Y'all
much.
got-
I'd rather wear my real hair.
I see the chick with a wig with a birthmark spot in it. I was like, you know what? It went too far now.
What?
that little,
Yeah.
that little blind patch.
Huh?
Yeah, that like
Hey, she had a Rasheed Wallace. I was like, I was confused.
oh,
I was
man.
confused because she was bald headed on Thursday and had a birthmark spot on Friday. I was like, you know what? You just wearing wigs and stuff. They up to something over there.
Ooh, nah, we ain't up to nothing, I mean.
So,
Good.
so look,
How many? Hey,
Who's doing all that rumbling?
That's K-Sean,
that ain't
man.
me.
that's dim. Look,
Ain't no damn nigga.
hey, first of all, he didn't have his mic that way and had it over there.
Man, y'all gave me this janky mic, man. Look at my my mic falling over every 5 seconds.
Plus a bill collector calling you right now.
I'm trying to tell you, whoever 877-324-8854 call. And they probably want something. It might be student loans.
That's scam.
I took out a few, even though I was
Hey,
on full
hold
scholarship.
on.
I took out a few.
Quita, make sure you tell your followers though, like for real, like I'm not even like joking. That wig wave is crap, man. Like
I wouldn't say that, K-Sean. The wig wave, hey,
It smell funny too.
The wig
Smell like
for
a
the
pottery
wig for
barn.
the ladies is convenient, man. As long as you got somebody that's gonna do your install and all that,
you
right?
know, you know what that
That's
convenience
If
is?
you're a bartender and you go to Legends, you have to wash your wig every week. Because let me tell y'all, I know y'all girls wig and wigs be stinking when y'all go in Legends.
So how
When I
you
get
wash? You
home-
throw that shit in the washing
Yeah,
machine?
no,
Nah,
you
you
take
wash
your
it,
wig
you
off.
take it off, wash it like regular.
My
Danisha-
sister puts hers in the dishwasher.
Danisha taught me how to wash my wig. Let me tell you, put it in the microwave.
Danisha fire too.
She is fire. Shout out to Danisha. She's great.
Call me.
Look, I take my wig off, I wash it, and then I put it in a garbage bag and put it in the microwave.
You take your wig off. What you got under there? You got the
What?
Allen.
Wait
You
a
got the
minute.
Allen Iversons or the Young
Wait a
Mays?
minute,
When you
what?
take your
Nah,
wig off?
she got the E from Rough
You put-
Riders.
it's
When
sensitive.
you-
It's sensitive.
What y'all really want? Face that.
When you take your wig off, Quita, what you got? The AIs or the Young Mays under there?
No, it just be the little.
You got your
Ooh.
natural hair right now, don't you?
You got the AIs. You got the AIs under there. You ain't got the Young Mays under there.
I feel like that's.
She got them Spreewell braids.
I feel like
he
that's
choked out the
hella-
coach.
I feel,
I got this dry shrimp poo that I have to spray in my natural hair every Monday when I get home because it's so nasty it stinks from the smoke and Legends. That's why we don't want y'all focus
Every Monday, some Margarita
Mondays.
Mondays.
Smoke in
cracking
the
in there.
club and smoke in our face and gotta smell like that.
I feel like the wig wave is just females being lazy.
Quita, you hate people that smoke, don't
I
you?
hate smokers, but don't get me wrong.
You know how much she hates smokers? She called me the other day, FaceTime, and seen I was smoking and hung up on me.
Yes, like he was smoking a freaking cigarette.
Oh yeah,
You
a
wild.
cigarette.
That's
Man.
We call them Lucy's
Hold
at
on,
the crib.
so
You go to
we
the
talk-
Chinese store, give them a quarter. They give
Look,
you
we
a
was
straight.
FaceTime and I was smoking a cigarette. She hung up on me.
but here-
I'd have hung
here's
up
the
on you too, smoking a
thing. But
cigarette.
here's the
What
thing.
am I ass? She
That's
fell
a-
out that chair.
In psychology, I learned that's a learned behavior and habit, and I feel like you
Because
learn
there's
that from
nothing
all the
good
white
about
girls,
it. The
from all
white girls.
the white girls that you've been attacking.
How many black people you know smoke cigarettes. Young black people, like them old women.
A lot.
Oh, I know a few.
Well,
I ain't
they
gonna
must
say
be
that.
doing it behind.
DJ, I
doors.
smoke cigarettes.
He's
Why you
an
gonna
old-
come at him like that? Though?
Look
What you got to do with it?
No, he's
Right.
He acting
Yeah,
totally different.
not.
This guy here.
Who is
I
that?
know.
Oh my
that's
God.
That's my old boss. He don't want nothing.
Oh man.
Can you come in? I need your help. We need your help at the Wi-Fi.
He don't want that. He probably gonna call back. Watch, because that's what
Hey,
he do.
So real quick before we get out of here, Dempsey, like since this is
It might be
supposed to be
important.
about you,
About me, it ain't nothing about me. I'm just
Give some advice to
give us your story about life after football,
About
because
life,
a lot of
about-
life
people
after football.
a lot
Okay.
of people want to go pro, and
being engaged.
a lot of people want to do all, go the whole 9 yards. And what is some advice? Because everybody can't be a Pro Bowl or a Super Bowl champion. You went to school, got your degree, played a little football, and tell us what life is like right now.
Right now, man. Well, right now, I'm a supervisor at Ford Motor Company. Shout out to Ford. I mean, they pay the bills, take care of the family.
They pay my bills indirectly too. Shout out to Ford.
But hey, life after football, man. I mean, it was an eye opener for real. Growing up since the age of 3, man, playing football, basketball, just playing sports all my life.
Not you.
That's all I knew. I knew going D1. Matter of fact, I took the long
not
road. I had to
worth
take
it.
the junior college route. Went out to Cali, Visalia, California. Shout out to them. Went out to Cali for a year. Got a full ride scholarship to Louisville. At Louisville, Michigan State. I
And
know
you
Sean's happy. Narrowed it down to Louisville, Michigan State. I picked Louisville. I mean, I like the vibe there. The brothers, Coach English came in, just left Michigan, I believe. Came in as a head defensive coordinator.
Ryan English.
So, well, yeah, Coach Ron English, yes. He left Michigan, got hired as a defensive coordinator at Louisville. That was mainly my biggest focus when I signed with Louisville.
Do you remember
But-
when Coach Strong told y'all to only date white girls?
Be honest with you, no, because Coach Strong was a year after me when I came in. So,
Oh,
Coach
that
Strong
was
really
the-
told players that.
Yes, I had a friend on the football team told me. I was
Coach-
like, what?
And that's
How
why
much he play for?
Why
that's
would
why
you
they got
tell y'all
Coach
that?
Strong the hell up out of here.
Okay.
That's where all the noise is coming from.
but shout out to Coach Strong. He brought the program. I mean, he had to take that position at Texas. I mean, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
It's a business.
He's at South Florida now doing his thing. But like I said, I had to take the long road to get to Louisville, Division One. But
Do
yeah,
you,
life
do
after
you
football.
regret it?
Do I regret it?
Because I feel like you done came here to Louisville and you settled down with.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
whole
came to
family.
Louisville. I ain't leave. I came to Louisville 2007. Came to Louisville, haven't left. I had my first daughter, Jada, had her. And that's what kept me here, really. I mean, I had guys back home still not doing the right thing, still into stuff. So it kept me here. You know what I mean? So that's what happened. Then I had my youngest, Jael. So that's what kept me here. And then
Shout out to Jada and Jael. They're my dog.
I mean,
I see. Let me tell you something about Jada. I see Jada every day. I'm picking up my daughter because
they go to the same school.
they go to the same school
Hartshorn Elementary.
and they late. Dempsey's late picking up every day. Bro, every day Jada be looking out like I'll be like, let me call him because I be feeling so
I'm late
bad.
every day, but our kids are the last two there every day. Car riders, Skylar and Jada. I'm late every day, but our kids the last two there every day.
Pick 'em up.
Yeah, every
Oh, yeah,
time
they get picked up.
every time Skylar get in the car, she be like, Jada's in there, and I look, Jada at the door waving.
I seen Skylar the other day screaming her name out the window. She didn't even pay me no attention. Then Ortega gonna roll the window down. Go ahead on.
Ortega's mean, ain't she?
But let's get back to my little story. But I went to life after football, man. Hey, it ain't guaranteed. Stay in your books if you're a college athlete. It's all about your books. You want to get that degree, most definitely. Even if you don't finish, always go back. If you're on a scholarship, they give you the opportunity most of the time at most universities to go back after you graduate or leave, go to NFL, do whatever you gotta do. They give you the opportunity to come back. Make sure you get your degree. That's the most biggest part. I mean, if you're gonna go to school, make sure you do that. Like I
And I'm
said,
telling you, because my boy right here can't even read, and he got a degree, and I'm telling y'all,
Hey, you know how
It's
many football
important.
players I do with the Louisville that couldn't read coming out of high school with me?
you was a lot. First
It's
off, I can
important.
read. I was
A
like
whole
Floyd
lot
Mayweather to y'all.
I can name one. All right, look, Michael Bush couldn't read.
Oh, this guy.
this guy.
What all that smoke?
Oh,
Because I knew it because that's where everybody talked about.
so look,
He had like a 14.
oh my god. So all right, check this out. If we let Dempsey, he would talk about himself till next Thursday. because he loves talking about it.
Oh, all day, every day, man. Hey, but hey,
what?
I mean, but like I said, let me finish my story. Y'all keep interrupting me, man.
See,
Y'all
that's
want me
what
to
I'm
talk about
talking
life after football. I can't do that because y'all keep
Okay,
interrupting
I
me.
promise next time you come out here, you're gonna get the whole 30 minutes just about this.
Nah, I don't even want all that.
We're gonna call it the
Dempsey hour.
Dempsey Day.
I'm trying to tell you.
Hour.
Dempsey. Plus, he done licked his lips 76 times.
Hey.
Boy, get your.
Look, you need some
Dempsey the guy. Hey, Charlamagne the guy, bro. I be watching basketball. Hey, he's a fool. Y'all see the episode with him and Tory Lanez, bro? When he went on his ball spot on his head, he told the camera guy to zoom in. Tory Lanez was about to beat him
No,
up.
are you gonna be a part of Laugh Hard?
Oh yeah, Laugh Hard. Is
Laugh
that
Hard, December 1st.
Is that Kelly
Kelly
Bunny's?
Where's it gonna be at?
Kelly Bunny
It's
made a
gonna be a
status
pose.
over. And I mean, be honest
Nope.
with you. Oh yeah, I'm in there. I'm in there. Kelly Bunny
You
reached
gonna
out
be a
to me. I
part
told her.
of it.
Plus,
Yeah,
I've been
you gonna
telling
be
you,
a part
Queen, I want to be a
I
part of it. I
that's why
know.
I told her.
But yeah,
That's why
I'll
she
be a
reached
part
out
of it.
to
Kelly
you.
reached out to me. I will be a part of it. Also, it's a fashion show coming up with
The all-white?
DA, the all white
Yeah.
winter
Are you,
fashion
are you
show.
in the fashion
I'm
show?
gonna be a part of that as well.
You
So
in
make
the
sure,
fashion
show.
make sure y'all come
So
check
you
that
cute,
out.
cute.
In the fashion
You already know, y'all know
show.
me, man.
He
So you
pretty.
cute, cute.
I don't know about all that.
So
But yeah,
you
I'm gonna be a part of that as well.
lick your lips one more time. I'm gonna beat you up.
Like
We're
LL.
gonna get him some. We're gonna get
Hey,
him some.
hey, DJ Ass, I apologize if his mic's wet. He done
Nah,
licked
it ain't wet. It got some red stuff on it though. Y'all gave me the worst mic in the building. But yeah, I'll be a part of that. I mean, I'm real into fashion. I actually want to come out with my own fashion design. I'm in the works of that as well. Fashion. I want to. I also got with
Entrepreneur.
Cash, my homeboy Renegade, Rockstar Renegade. Shout out to him, best hype man in the city. I won't even call him a hype man. He's just a party enhancer. That's how he would call it.
I call him entertainer because he entertains.
Exactly,
like a
party
mug.
enhancer, entertainer, all that. I actually reached out to Cash and Renegade. Want to actually sit down with them, trying to get a little podcast going. I feel like we could do that. I mean, but yeah, shout out to them, man. Shout out to Tab, comedian. I mean, he's doing his thing in the
Shout out.
city. I appreciate him having me on the show. Shout out
All
to
day.
Quita, hustling over there at Virtue. Doing
We
the thing,
appreciate you
bartending.
stopping by. That's
Shout
Oh
out to
yeah,
Dempsey
most
for
man,
coming
y'all wasn't
by.
even man. I got off work at 5:12, 5:30. Had to go home, shower. Was sweating up in Ford all day. So
Come
I had
on,
to go home
man.
and
See,
shower.
there you go, trying to paint that picture. You glistening.
Hey y'all, tune in next week for another episode of Happy Hour, man. Thanks to Dempsey.
Dempsey will be back, y'all.
My
No, I
name's
will
comedian
not.
Justin Tab.
Cash knows. You already know what's up.
That's Quita.
Nah, I'm playing.
We'll talk to y'all next week, same time, same
Bye.
place. Happy Hour.
You ain't gonna drop the
Happy
mic.
hour. Rude boys in the building. Hey, who is that? Robin G? Hey, and Nova. Hold on. Shawty said.
If you drown.
Shawty say I bust her down good. Ain't nobody that could do it like I could. She know I'ma come through and get a bug. She know every single time I'ma leave her satisfied, baby. She know that I'm a piece of pie, baby. Cause she love my freaky side, baby. That's why she keep between the thighs, baby. Cause she know that I'ma get her up, yeah. You know what I do every time. Whenever you hit up my line, I just skirt on by. Cause you know I bring the pleasure with this pressure. When we press up, our flesh against one another. Your treasure, I gotta dig for it. Cause X marks the spot. Got you forgetting your ex's spot. Etched in your top, cause they no longer factors at all. Since I'm the one that's interior decorating your walls. I know you love it. Cause every cloud that you see, I put you above it. No milligram from ecstasy that a drug dealer can provide. It's gonna match the potency that you will see from I. You know it. Shawty say I bust her down good. Ain't nobody that can do it like I could.